Can't hear. Yeah. Right, welcome to day 2 of the WKO World Championships, and we have point fighting 9 to 11 years. Under 30k, Dylan Kershaw in the red, Scott Watson in the blue. Brian Nelson, legend of the sport, man in the centre. And this is points. Dylan, the black and red. Blue helmet, black helmet for Scott. And that side kick. Right hand counter, and then over the top with the left hand for Dylan. Set it up with that lead leg. Blitz is in. Fast start from the young man in the red corner. This time though, Scott was waiting for him. Picked him off on the way in. Oh, the side kick lands cleanly on its own. Scott felt that. It was a clean one to the midsection. Beautifully timed from Dylan. Big category this one, the 9 to 11 years. Dylan 4-1 at the moment, while Scott gets that midsection massaged from that spot on side kick. Dylan has a quick look at the score. Scott's back. Let's see how much that slows him down, because Dylan looks raring to go once more. Pushes out that side kick, again work behind it, then looks to blitz in. Side kick the setup once more. And again, just first to the point here, Dylan. You can see Scott reacts, looks to counter as he did there. It's all about timing. Lure the man on, but again, Dylan, when he commits, it's fast, it's accurate. And that side kick again, real potent weapon in points fighting when it's delivered well. Hard to get round, and it's a point scorer in its own right. 9-2 at the moment to Dylan. In control, and you can see that Scott is having to have that rear guard action. I think that's it. 12-2. Dylan Kershaw will go through in emphatic style here. First bout on mat 3 today at these Worlds. And he will go straight into a quarter-final against Scotland's Jack Keane.
Stanley, points fighting 7 to 8, 25 to 30 kilos. Stanley Dyson, Evolution Martial Arts. Jack Smith, Taylor's Academy of Sport Karate, the blue, please.
Side kick is a really good setup, all point scorer, and he does it again straight away. First technique, 2 points with that side kick. And Jack waiting to respond. And look at Dylan there. Sometimes having that warm-up back can actually help you. This is Jack's first bout, so he's working his way in, but Dylan is warm, he's sharp, and he's showing that it can be an advantage to get that first bout under your belt and then immediately go back on with the points. And so it proves against Jack here, as Dylan is 4-0 up. Already found his timing. Worked his way in, and again just comes over the top with the back fist. So 5-0 at the moment. Side kick from Jack. And he's in the position where Dylan has forced him to have to react. Just misses there with his own shot. Dylan putting the pressure on.
Charlie Young and Oliver White next on mat 6.
And again lands over the top 7-0 at the moment, at the end of the first round. And so Dylan Kershaw goes through once more. In the blue, black and red for Dylan, Scottish blue and white for Billy. And we've seen Dylan work well behind that side kick, and there it goes again. But only one judge has seen it, so it won't score. Blitzes forward. And again comes forward, lead hand, looking for the reverse hand to score. Reverse punch as he comes through. Waits for Billy to commit to the kick and then counters. And this is what I said is a great thing about points fighting, is the tactics you use, the timing, the speed of your responses are vital in this game. Movement essential as well. Good movement, just enough off that line like that to make the kick miss. Normally it's a setup for a retaliation, and then while they're regaining their balance, as you saw Dylan, perfect at firing back. So Billy really has to get in the scoring mode now with the clock ticking. Looks for the hook kick to the head, that would have been 3 points. He needs a big 3-pointer, he needs a couple of them. Dylan, for his part, has got the luxury of watching the clock go down and forcing Billy to come in. Looks quickly to the scores there, Dylan, and knows that Billy's only got 13 seconds. And they go again. Dylan waits. (8-0). Dylan will go through to the final, and he's looked impressive in these rounds. And that's it. Shutout for Dylan Kershaw, looks strong going into this final. The other semi-final between Dacre Bilton and Carter Clark. Difference in outfits will be the blue helmet of Dylan.
Jack Morris, area 6 please.
Very similar stylistically, these two. Same club. Going for gold.
Jacob Smalley and Casey Williams next on mat 2.
And you'll see very similar style from these two. As I said, Dylan, the blue helmet, we've seen him work so well behind that lead leg side kick. We've seen his timing and movement. And Dacre knows as well, cat and mouse between these two at the moment. Little feints there from Dylan with that lead hand, a little shimmy with the legs. A lot of kidology between these two going on, that first points fight, and then suddenly Dylan switches, blitzes in, gets the point. This is going to be a close affair, I have a feeling. And this time Dacre comes over the top with that lead hand. Looked for it again. And Dylan looked to counter, does so. As I said, stylistically you'll see them very similar. And again, Dylan on the counter as Dacre came in.
Final call, coach from Peterborough Freestyle before I remove your whole team. 60 seconds.
So a minute left, 3-1 to Dylan. Gold medal at stake here. Dacre quickly in, Dylan circling. And there's the machine gun lead leg from Dacre. Looking to work around it, Dylan. He'll suddenly push forward when he feels that Dacre might be off balance, but no, taken off the mat. Then he blitzes forward as they reset, and you can see Dacre caught by surprise there, and virtually acknowledged that to the judges. That was good timing from Dylan, and his movement, oh, he slips there. His movement is excellent, isn't it? Dacre has to chase now. It's the gold at stake, and he gets the second point. He'll have to chase again. 4-2 at the moment to Dylan. And we're into the last 10 seconds. Dacre will know this. He'll look for the big score. Clock ticking, and he'll come straight back in. He needs the point, and that's why you see the mobility of Dylan. Knows when to just do enough. He knew what to do there. Kept Dacre at bay and takes the gold. Dacre takes the silver.